Alright, we're back. Alright, probably should hook this up before things get too buried in here. The access is becoming limited. Okay. Too big. This one. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where this goes, so I'll take a shot in the dark and say it goes over here. Because I got access right now. I put all that nitrous crap up here, that access goes away. I think that goes through there anyway, like that. Alright. There's a lot of crap in that little hole. You don't even notice hardly any of that stuff. There's a lot of junk in that hole. Okay, now we'll go on the other side of the bike and play with the other side. Let's see if we need some tools. Some of those, I think that's enough. If not, we'll find out. Oh, there's a couple of nuts. Yes, there is. Need a wrench for that. Maybe even a socket. Somewhere. There it is. That'll be enough tools. It'll hold me for a minute or two. Alright, what do we got going on this side? Oh, oil line shit to deal with still. More oil lines. We're running out of oil lines. Yeah, right. I ain't have an oil filter yet. Actually, I do. Just haven't put it on the bike yet. Alright, this goes up here. It's easy to put on. This goes somewhere else. It goes on that side of the bike. So it's kind of naked in here, so you know it needs more shit. If you got a naked part of the bike, there's something missing. So this, I just welded two nuts to or two bolts to the side of the frame. Because I need something to put this on to. I trimmed this away for carburetor clearance. And that's how we did it. Okay, now this goes down here somehow, and I'm not sure how that somehow is. So right off the bat, we can get rid of this line here. Boom. Alright. Hey buddy, get back over here. Okay, so I'm guessing some of this stuff has to go through here. So you got to kind of guess where these lines are supposed to go. Okay, so we know that's an output line. This is out. So this is the center of the filter. So this is into the filter, this is out of the filter. So this is our output line. So this line here goes up to there. This one down here is probably a feed line, pressure. So that'd be this one. And that goes right there. So now do both of these go inside of here or only one of them? I'm guessing they both go through that hole right there. That's why the oil filter's not fitting right now. The lines are in the wrong spot. Supposed to be through here. Still don't fit very well, but it's on there. Okay, that one goes right there. Seems to go right to it. That's a good sign. Okay. You have no access to that after you put the other one in, so you got to do it now. The other line is rotating, so I got to get another wrench to hold it. A 1/4 inch. I don't want to put a twist in the line, so this one here you hold it while you tighten it. That one's got to get out of the way. And holds. The fitting's loose. It's in. I don't think I loosened these at all. Damn, that's crushed. That's tight. Those are tight. Okay, now we got this other one. Ooh, that has a hell of a bend in it. Or does it go down the bottom? All right. Now this is the feed on the bottom. This goes in the motor. This is your pressure section here. This is the return section. This is the return line. This is your feed. So this is the inlet feed here. Comes off the bottom of the tank. Goes in the pump. Goes to the pressure section. Comes out here. This is our feed. Pressure. Goes up to your filter. Goes into the filter to the center of the filter. Comes out the center. Goes down to here. So this one goes down here. This is a return line which goes back to the tank, which is probably one of these lines like this one over here or something. Who knows? We'll figure that one out in a minute. One thing about the lines being all heated up and formed, kind of know where they go. Now this is just that 1/8 inch wall clear plastic hose you get at Home Depot and Lowe's and all them other places. It works really, really good except for heat. It doesn't like heat. So I put on something that has no heat to it. Oil line. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, it's got some tension on that thing. So these are brand, when they're brand new, they're nice and flexible, but after they've been a while, they get old and hard. About every 3 to 4 years I replace them. Harley used a 5/16 line here because it had more frame clearance. If I was smart, I'd dimple the frame here, but I'm not smart. Okay, that's on. Put this back up over here. It's still loose, so remind me it's loose. Falls off the bike, I know it's loose, right? What's that oil leak? Oh, the oil line fell off. Good time to put the filter on here. Tighten it up. That's tight enough. Oh yeah, that's tight enough. Alright. She's installed. Need a filter. We use a high flow 172. That's early Sportster and early FX. Under the transmission for FXE, just the filter they used. And it's also the custom oil tank horseshoe. They got spin-on filter inside. The early ones ran these. The late ones put the later filter on it. And it also fits the 80 through 84 Sportster generator bike, not alternator. And might fit something else too, but that's what it fits for Harley. So this has a smaller thread end than the regular filter. So if you want to put a regular filter in your bike and it just falls on, you're supposed to have this one on it. If you try to put this on, it won't fit. This doesn't work. It's the wrong one. High flow filters, I think, are made the same company and makes K&Ms. They look identical to me. I don't prime my filters, I just put goop on the important areas, the threads and the gasket. Okay, half a turn, right? Yeah, when it quits turning, it's tight. There you go, nice new filter. Yeah, get back over. Where are you running off to? Okay, now I got some lines to figure out. Okay, I know this big long one goes to the rear cylinder. I'm just not sure how it gets to the rear cylinder. Does it come off of here like that? Or does it come off of here like that? Obviously it doesn't come off the oil tank, because that needs a straight fitting, so that means it comes off of here. Goes up to the motor that way. So I'll have to snake this through all the nitro stuff. So that stays off the bike for now. A little oil in that. Get my tack drive lubed up. There you go. We'll let that soak in over time. It's soaking in. It's a good time to put some oil in the crank too and let it soak in, but I'd be ahead of myself doing that. Okay, so we got two lines to figure out. It goes from here up to what? This one's obviously too short to use for anything. So if you come off the head over here, it might work off the head, I'm not sure. Sure looks like it'd come off of here, the head a lot better. I think this is the one that goes on here. Yeah, the gap goes there, it goes right up to the head. That means this goes to the back of the head and this goes to the oil tank. Here goes the first one or the second one. Not sure which one it goes to. Okay, that means this must be the return line. Looks like we had a zip tie around this. There's a zip tie floating around here somewhere. Like we're using my zip ties. I'm cheap. There's a zip tie. Goes right on that. Okay, now what went around that? That had to be like something small like a throttle cable or tack cable. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. Okay, so this is going to go from here up to here. Yeah. I don't know what this would have been tied to. Yeah, I don't know. Over there like that. Must have this around it. Or something. It's too far away. Yeah, I guess at one time I might have had that up through there. Yeah, probably when it was fresh line, it probably went up through there, but I ain't doing it now. Alright. So it goes in here. A lot of screwing, no action. Obviously the angle sucks. It works a lot better to get the right angle on a nut. Alright. Which one is it? It's this one. Yeah, not helping me. Okay, this thing needs to be out of the way. Yeah, that helps. The bike would quit moving, would help too. Go with 5/8. Yeah, the side I don't have. Trying to keep the line from twisting when I tighten it. All right. Okay, that one's in there. Okay, and that obviously goes to the far line over there. Oop. There's a cranker out. There we go. Okay, so got this one coming out of here, up under there. Got a little clearance there so it doesn't hit anything. And obviously this one goes to the far line because that's where it lays, right in here. So that means it goes right here. So just got to push it down like that and get it started. That means this big line right here goes to this one. Goes across the back head over there. And this one here goes like this, and it comes off the front of the head, drains the head into this one. So I gotta put like nitro stuff has to go in here, so I gotta make room for all that. Alright, so that's how that goes. Okay, she's on there. Alright, leave that over here out of the way. Put this back on there so I don't forget about it. Okay, this one goes through here. Rotate the tat cable if it won't go in the hole. It just goes in nice and easy. So you might have to take that back off again, but for now we're just laying it there just to make sure everything lines up correctly. It's a bitch when nothing lines up. Alright, so all of this stuff's done except for the oil line here. Like I said, that used to have an oil line that went up through there. Kept it up off the ground, but I quit doing that. It wasn't necessary. Okay, the starter is waiting to go back in here and hook up some electrical. And then the back, it has to come back apart, so I'm not putting a chain on it. So that's still good. Alright, so we got all the lines hooked up that we're going to get to. Now this mess here needs to get hooked up now too. So that's probably going to be coming up here. Alright, let me get all this rearranged and I'll be back.